The herd hierarchy, fire away.
Herd hierarchy.
Time is now. Let's go.
The top 10 NFL teams according to Colin. Number 10.
I know you're going to laugh, but I trust the coach and the quarterback. The LA Rams. Stafford has 300-plus passing yards in 3 of the first games, tied for the most in the league. He's always been a great come-from-behind quarterback, and we have to acknowledge that Puka Nacua is the rookie of the year if C.J. Stroud doesn't win it. This kid's unguardable. It's incredible. And I said in the offseason, they're old in spots, but offensively, they got dudes. They've remade the offensive line, moved guys around. The Rams have the coach and the quarterback. Aaron Donald remains dominant. He's the second highest graded defensive lineman on PFF. Tyler Higbee, Cooper Kupp comes back. They've done all this without Cooper Kupp. I have him at 10.
Number 9.
Detroit Lions. Listen, last 14 games, they've won 11. We got to acknowledge they're pretty good. Their defense, which we have criticized, it's now number 4. They have a real pass rush. 12 sacks last 2 games. I've always thought Jared Goff against the spread is money. He's underrated. They have drafted and developed well. They have been patient. I like what I see. Detroit at number 9.
Number 8.
The Seahawks. They don't give the ball up. 1 giveaway all season. They lead the NFL in sack differential. 16 sacks. So they're getting after the quarterback. They don't give the ball up. They've empowered their run game. They drafted what appears to be a star corner. Charbonnet, Charles Cross, Kenneth Walker, Witherspoon, Woolen. They've hit back-to-back draft home runs. They've got a Hall of Fame level coach. They're playing well. Take week 1 out for the Rams. Beat Detroit in Detroit. I don't know. They're winning road games. Traveling across the country, I have Seattle at 8.
Number 7.
Lamar Jackson's good. Can we stop? Second in completion percentage in the league, and you view him as a running quarterback. They lead the NFL in red zone touchdowns. A lot of teams struggle in the red zone, even good teams. Not Baltimore because of Lamar. This kid overcomes more than anybody. Sometimes his own injuries, sometimes receiver injuries, O-line injuries. Now they faced a backup quarterback. That helps. But I love their culture. I love Lamar. Baltimore at 7.
Number 6.
The Cowboys. All their wins are by 20-plus points. They lead the NFL in turnover differential. They speed the game up. Now, that may not matter for the Niners, but that's what they do. Opposing quarterbacks, passer rating against the Cowboys this year, 55. That's it. Lead the NFL in third down percentage. Opposing quarterbacks have struggled with or without Trayvon Diggs. Their defensive front has playmakers. Cowboys at 6.
Number 5.
Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts has won 21 of his last 22 games. I don't even think they're playing that well. They have the best O-line, D-line combination in the league. 4-0 for the second straight year. They were 8-0 to start last year. And listen, one of the things about Jalen Hurts that I like, there's no dink and dunk here. They have 7 completions and 4 touchdown passes of 25-plus yards. If you start crowding the box with them, they will burn you over the top. So they're not playing well, and they're 4-0. How many teams in football could say that?
Number 4.
Miami. Number 1 scoring offense, better for a track meet than an alley fight. Their weakness is this isn't a very good defense, and it's not a very good offensive line. What it is a very, very accurate quarterback, the fastest team in the league at wide receiver, a brilliant head coach, maybe ahead of the league in their motion offense, but in the end, this is a team built for high-scoring affairs. New England and Buffalo's defense gave them problems. Miami at 4.
Number 3.
So Kansas City could use their receivers, but has a significantly better defense than Miami and a much better offensive line. Patrick Mahomes, least sack quarterback in the NFL this season, only been hit twice. Now, some of that's he runs around. But I love their defense. They've held opponents to 21 or fewer points in all 4 games. Their issue, and I think it's a real issue, they may have to address at the trade deadline. Outside of Kelsey, they just don't get enough separation. Even with Mahomes, look at what they're scoring. They need a big play receiver. I'm not talking Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle. It is an issue, and I'm not sure it's solvable with their wide receiving personnel.
Number 2.
I know everybody falls in love with Buffalo when they start rolling down teams, but they have done something that I like. They are far less dependent on the big play. They're running the ball better. Josh Allen's running less. Josh Allen's completion percentage is 75%. So what they always had is the ability to be Superman and fly above the clouds. But they didn't do the little things right. They were bad at details where Cincinnati and Kansas City were great at those. Now they can run the ball without Josh. Now their completion percentage is 75%. They have buttoned up a lot of the issues we've had with them. Now maybe, October, November comes around, but they're not just home run Buffalo. They've gotten better at small ball and little things, and it's noticeable.
Number 1.
I mean, what do you want me to say with San Francisco? I mean, everybody loves the Cowboys, and they're a favorite, all right, over a field goal. Highest graded defense, Hall of Famers everywhere, 14 straight regular season wins. Purdy doesn't make any mistakes. Christian McCaffrey should be in the running for MVP. I think San Francisco, Buffalo, Kansas City, and Miami kind of feel different. Throw in Philadelphia, feel a little different than everybody else in the league. I do think it's impressive that Philadelphia hasn't played well and is 4-0. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.